Good evening, Lake Orion. If you are tuning in right now, then you are witnessing our final episode of Live at 5. Live at 5 is a news talk show that airs every Thursday at 5. For ONTV, I'm Shannon Line.
And I'm Griffin Stroyan. We have a lot of great stories coming up on today's Live at 5. We're also going to have some more trivia, Shannon. So make sure you stay tuned till the end.
Yeah, it's going to be intense. We're going to see who is the true trivia champion, Griffin. So, coming up to our next segment of Live at 5, there are still a lot of things that go on here in Lake Orion, even though the summer is coming to a close. So we're here to update you on what's been going on this last week in Lake Orion. So as we talked last time on our show, the famous moose tree that was a nature preserve for many Lake Orion schools who took field trips to has come to a temporary close. The decision was made to save money and provide a different change of environment in the building. Last Thursday, July 27th, was the grand opening of the new Orion Art Studio that has taken Moose Tree's place. The Orion Art Studio is a new place in the community owned by the Orion Art Center that will provide different art classes and a space for individuals to relax and create their own art.
We have a couple painting and drawing classes that are both for adults and children. We have a wonderful pastel painting class, and the teacher is absolutely fabulous on that.
If you want to find out more about these fun art classes taking place at the studio, then you can check out their website at orionartcenter.org/studio-classes.
Now on Saturday, July 29th, the Orion Veterans Memorial was the setting for a wedding, the first ever to be held on the grounds. The bride was Valerie Romaine Johnson, owner of Holistic Health by Valerie, and then the groom was Brian Penz, a 6-year veteran of the U.S. Navy who was going to seminary school to become a Navy chaplain. The couple has known each other for 26 years, first meeting in school in Sterling Heights. Both are currently Lake Orion residents. Veterans Memorial Chair Director Joe Master Mateo told us he could have never predicted the memorial would be the setting for a wedding.
This is a wonderful occasion for the Township of Orion, the Orion Veterans Memorial, and everybody connected with it. The dozens of volunteers. This is something we never planned on. This is wonderful.
Now, congratulations to both Valerie and Brian. On behalf of ONTV, we hope they have a long and healthy marriage.
Yeah, Griffin, also on behalf of ONTV, we'd like to thank you for their service. Now, it is a great occasion here in Lake Orion where different organizations get donations. And on the morning of August 2nd, Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation invited the community, the Orion Township Fire Department, and the Deerfield Township Fire and Rescue to celebrate equipment grants awarded to those departments. The grant was over $27,000 worth of equipment that these departments desperately needed. Deerfield Fire and Rescue received 9 sets of turnout gear, which includes pants and coats to replace the damaged and worn down gear. The Orion Township Fire Department was able to replace their machinery with new saws that can cut through steel and hopefully save many lives in the future.
For me, it's very important because I live in the community, and you know, when you go through life, you're always going to need a public safety. And you never know when. I mean, it could be an accident on the way home. It could be, you know, something happens at home, something happens at work. But everybody's going to need it sometime, and we need to make sure that those guys, those first responders, are as prepared as possible to be able to help you and save lives. And that's what we do. That's part of our connection to the community. Our founders, Chris and Robin Sorensen, were both firefighters. They believe in this strongly, and this came about after they went to Mississippi after Katrina, and they thought they were just going to go there and feed some of the first responders and have some food and help out a little bit, and they didn't realize how bad things were. They stayed 8 days and fed as many people as they possibly could, got as much, you know, food, kept having it trucked in and everything. And when they went back to Florida, they just started thinking, you know, we need to do more, we got to do more, what can we do? And that's how they founded the Public Safety Foundation.
It is absolutely amazing to hear that these groups got different gear. So, although the main focus of the foundation is to provide first responders with their proper equipment that they needed to save lives, they also designate some of their funds to prevention, education, scholarships, and more. If you are interested in contributing to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation, you can visit firehousesubsfoundation.org for more information.
Now, the Orion community has grown tremendously over the past several decades, and the Orion Township Fire Department has done it all it can to meet the challenges they face. Now, the department is facing a new challenge, replacing the man who has served the fire department for over 3 decades. On Wednesday, August 2nd, friends, family, and first responders gathered at Bad Brad's Barbecue on Baldwin Road to say goodbye to Fire Chief Bob Smith. A Plymouth area native, Smith moved to Lake Orion in 1980 and began his career with the fire department as a paid on-call firefighter in 1986. He went full-time in 1990 and replaced retiring fire chief Jeff Key in 2012. After 31 years on the job, the fire chief announced his retirement. He enjoyed his final day of the job on Wednesday.
What I want to say for the people from Orion Township is I love everybody in this community. They've embraced me for 31 years. They've given me one heck of a career, and they have been awesome. Everybody from the board, all the supervisors I worked underneath, from Joanne Van Tassel, who hired me in the beginning, to Chris Barnett now. Every board member, every person I've touched in the community, and I used to get out a lot more as a fire inspector, fire marshal, but I've never run into a bad egg. Everybody in this community is cool, so, and I love it. And that's going back to why I moved from Plymouth Northville up here. That's why, because this is a small community where everybody embraces everybody, no matter how big we've grown.
Now, as the township begins its search for a replacement, training coordinator John Pender was named interim fire chief at the Board of Trustees meeting on July 31st.
Yeah, we're so grateful to have him for the time that he was here, but sorry to see him go. Now, that was the end of our first segment of our final show of Live at 5. So before we get on with the rest of our show, we're going to kick it on over to a quick break.
We still have lots of good content coming though on the show, though, so make sure you stay tuned. And of course, that trivia, Shannon.
Keep your fingers crossed. We'll see you when you get back.
Hey, it's Owen TV here. Now, have you ever had the urge to create your own TV show, or you just wanted to see what goes behind the scenes of making a TV program? Well, Owen TV has just the program for you. Owen TV offers studio and field production classes that allow you to take control and create the programs the way you want them to be. We will introduce you to media literacy skills and the fundamentals of program production in order to acquire the basic training needs for Owen TV equipment use. To get started, all you have to do is sign up for a free Owen TV orientation, where you will learn all about Owen TV and all the opportunities available to our volunteers, as well as meet the Owen TV staff and take a tour of our facility. After that, you can register for one of our production courses. Both the studio and field production courses are only $10 for Lake Orion residents and $25 for non-residents. For more information about Owen TV's production classes, feel free to call us at 248-393-1060 or go to orionontv.org and click Register Now to sign up for classes. We hope to see you soon.
And we are back with our final episode of the Live at 5, where we bring you the news of what's going on in the community.
Absolutely. And since this is our final show, you can still catch up on our past episodes and this one. You can look on your local TV for our local channel, on Channel 10 for Comcast and Channel 99 for AT&T. Or you can simply go to YouTube and search Orion Neighborhood Television, and you can see past episodes of Live at 5 and different shows we do here at Owen TV.
But Shannon, we still have a lot of more content and everything coming up on the show, and what's going to happen later on in the future here in the summer for Lake Orion.
Absolutely. So, do you or your kids have a love for big trucks and tractors and are looking for one last summer fun afternoon before fall starts up again? Well, if so, then you are in luck, because Orion Township has put together the Big Rig event once again. This takes place in Friendship Park and will feature various vehicles such as trucks, tractors, backloaders, and more. You will be able to check these out and take pictures with them. Concessions and food will be provided, and this will take place tomorrow, August 4th, from 5 to 9.
Now, for all of you car people out there, make sure to clear up your schedules on August 5th, because Golling Buick GMC and Shop with Heroes Charity is hosting a car show in downtown Lake Orion. It will be a great day full of family fun, lots of food, and prizes. Registration is from 8 to 11 a.m. and there will be all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast at Lockhart's Barbecue from 8 to 10:30 a.m. And then trophies will be given out to the winning cars at 2 p.m. This car show has it all, so even if you are not a car person like myself, you can go purely for the looks of the cars and enjoy the food and festivities. Rock and Ronnie will be performing all day, so make sure to bring your tap shoes as well as a bib for all those fluffy pancakes. So make sure to head over to downtown on August 5th for the Gowling Buick GMC Shop with Heroes Charity Cruise from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
My Griffin, I'd love to just show up to see you in those tap shoes because it sounds like a great time. Now, in case you've already seen the car show or are looking for something else to fill your day with next Saturday, our neighbors just to the north of us in Oxford have a very famous figure of their past. Brace Beamer, an Oxford native, took over the voice of the Lone Ranger. Before it was an action-packed Johnny Depp film, it was a radio show that was very popular back in the 30s that took the world by storm. Brace Beamer, who has since passed in the 60s, took over the voice of the Lone Ranger after the original voice actor passed away. Since its huge success, Oxford Township has taken it upon themselves to celebrate the success of one of their own. Every year in August, they celebrate this by having a Lone Ranger Festival. The 5th annual Lone Ranger Festival will be filled with ice cream, bull riding, people in costumes, and finally, a parade. This event will take place on Saturday, August 5th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Make sure you come on down to downtown Oxford for the Lone Ranger fun. Now, are you interested in film and/or broadcast or making a show just like Live at 5? Well, good news for you. Down here at ONTV, you get the chance to take part in a show just like this one. ONTV provides classes every 5 weeks teaching the ins and outs of the industry. We provide a class on in-the-field experience where you have the opportunity to work with handheld cameras and to shoot on location. There's also a studio class where you get to learn the process of making and producing of your own show. These classes are $10 for Lake Orion residents and $25 for non-residents. If you are interested, you can find out more information on our website, orionontv.org, or you can contact us at 248-393-1060.
And now on top of all that, ONTV also offers a kids camp that allows students in middle school the opportunity to take part in the TV show making process and then to create their own skits at the end of it. Now the class starts on August 14th and runs until August 18th from 1 to 5 p.m. And you still have time to sign up. It's $145, and to sign up you can either call us or you can just come in right now and sign up. So go for it. So now that's going to be the end of our second segment. Only one more segment left, Shannon, before the very end of Live at 5.
So sad. So make sure you stick around because we will have that final trivia to see who's the winner once and for all. We'll see you when we get back.
Prescription drug abuse is a national epidemic. The new in way to obtain drugs is through parents' or grandparents' medicine chests. Removing prescriptions from your cabinet is the best way to keep drugs out of the hands of our young people. We've got to work together to protect our teens, our seniors, and our environment. Clean out your medicine cabinet today. Please participate in Operation Medicine Cabinet and drop off your unwanted or expired prescriptions at one of our law enforcement drop-off sites in Oakland County. We can't ignore this situation anymore.
Hey, it's ONTV here. Now, have you ever had the urge to create your own TV show? Or just wanted to see what goes behind the scenes of making one? Well, we have just the program for you. ONTV offers production classes, which allow you to take control and create the programs you want them to be. To get started, all you have to do is sign up for a free orientation and then register for one of our production courses. For more information, feel free to call us at 248-393-1060. Or go to orionontv.org and click register now to sign up for classes. We hope to see you soon.
And we are back with our final ever show of Live at 5, and where we give you the latest and greatest of what's going on here in Lake Orion.
But so like Shannon said, the Live at 5 happens every Thursday at 5. Unfortunately, it's our last one today. But if you want to check out old episodes, feel free to go onto our YouTube page, type in Orion Neighborhood Television, and then look for Live at 5. You can see me and Shannon's beautiful faces right on the screen. Click it. There you go. You have us for Live at 5
Yeah.
whenever you want.
Right. It's been a great time. You can check us out doing our different trivias that we keep talking about here on the show and our different segments of what's been going on this summer. It's been really great.
There's also a lot of other stuff we've done, like the Jubilee, Shannon.
Yeah.
Me and you both produced that and got
Absolutely.
the privilege to be on air for that. We got to ride some rides and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Fun
definitely check out
times.
our YouTube page for other shows like this and for just other
Yeah.
films that we've been able to do here at ONTV.
Yep. So moving on to our next segment, we're going to have what's kind of going on in the community in the future that you can take part in.
But so sadly, the summer is coming to an end and school is right around the corner. But don't worry, because there is still a huge event happening in LO. Dragon on the Lake is taking place from August 24th through the 27th. On Thursday the 24th, there will be a foam party for all ages from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., there's going to be another foam party but for ages 18 and up. Also on Thursday, there will be a chili competition and live comedy from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. On Friday, there will be a craft beer and wine tasting event taking place from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then from 8:30 to 11:30, the band Rockstar will be performing, and also at 8:30, there will be a lighted boat parade. And then on Saturday, there will be a dragon boat practice from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And there will also be lots of live music throughout the day, so make sure to bring your tap shoes again. Some of the musicians that will be performing are Mia Green, Ashley Peacock, Kent Kohler, and much more. And then once you're done listening to all this great music and, maybe you're a little tired from the dancing, you can head over to the jet ski competition, Brave the Wave, that is taking place from 3:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. See some flips and stuff like that. And then finally on Sunday, Dragon on the Lake will wrap up. At 9:30, the opening ceremony for the Dragon Boat Race will be taking place at Greens Park. And then after this, there will be once again a lot of live music. Some of the bands that will be performing are the Rochester School of Rock, Third Degree Burns, Tom Allport Big Band, and the North Oakland Dixieland Band. So make sure to head over to Dragon on the Lake for a lot of fun events and great live music. Once again, the dates are the August 24th through the 27th. Make sure to get in your summer fun.
Absolutely, Griffin. I feel like if there's any event going on here in Lake Orion that shows the heart of a dragon, it is definitely Dragon on the Lake. So make sure you come out for all of that great fun. Now, if you are a true Michigander, then you know that Detroit is the Motor City, and we are coming up on our biggest car cruise of the year. The Detroit Dream Cruise is a 22-year-old event that has become the world's largest one-day car show event. Millions of people come out to see classic, old, and new hot rod cars take a cruise down Woodward Avenue. The Dream Cruise brings in tons of money for the Detroit economy and is a fun day for all. This event is coming up with the kickoff on Friday, August 18th at 5 p.m. starting on 9 Mile Road in Ferndale. Different cities have different event schedules for their individual events, including games, prizes, and several different areas that you can purchase Dream Cruise merchandise. To find an official list of events and schedules, you can visit DetroitNews.com and search Dream Cruise events in the search bar.
Now, a brand new event is coming to Lake Orion, Michigan, thanks to Family Face Ministries. Coming to the Wildwood Amphitheater on August 5th is Wonderfest. From 2 to 5 p.m., there will be various Christian bands, speakers, and pastors for this special Christian music festival. The festival will feature bands like Forward the Sun and Floodgate. This event is free to all, but they do ask if attendees are willing to donate however much they would like to the two benefiting organizations, Holy Spokes and the Orion Oxford Fish Foundation. If you would like to help volunteer, donate, or learn more about this upcoming event, you can visit their website at www.wonder-fest.com. Again, Wonderfest takes place next Saturday, August 5th, from 2 to 5 p.m. at the Wildwood Amphitheater.
Yeah, it's great to see those two organizations really being helped out, Griffin. I know I just saw in the Orion Review that Holy Spokes actually donated a car to Bruce, who lives here in Lake Orion. Also, the Orion Fish Foundation, we always do a huge telethon for them. So make sure you tune in. A little shout out there. But speaking of concerts, if you still have not had the chance to make it out to Lake Orion's many concerts this summer, do not worry because there are still a few left. Get ready to kick back and relax because there are 2 more concerts in the Wildwood series still to come. These take place on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. However, the next 2 concerts have been moved to the Orion Center. So if you want to check out either the Paint Creek Boys on August 8th or Dixieland Band on August 15th, come on down to the Orion Center to check them out. If you are busy and can't make it to the Tuesday concerts, no worries. The concert series at Children's Park Gazebo is still going on and have many artists still to come, going into the month of September. If you look on your screen right now, there's a set list of the artists that still have yet to visit Lake Orion. Admission is completely free, so make sure you check them out. Now, Griffin, we have gotten done with the news portion of our show, but we are back for our famous classified ads section of our show, where we give classified ads in your local Orion Review a quick shout out. So starting off, we have a reporter position available. The Citizen reporter position is now open at the Citizen newspaper. Applicants should have experience writing for newspapers. Photography experience is a bonus. Send your resume to the address on the screen, and their email is citnews@citnewspaper.com. So if you're looking for a different form of journalism besides broadcast, absolutely.
And why not? You can get to take some cool pictures and then
Yeah.
write your own stories about that.
Yeah.
Seems like a great gig to me.
Absolutely.
I bet also you get a lot of great experience. Put that on a resume.
Looks great for college and different jobs.
Could work out. But so now we have a 2000 MX-5 Miata model Nardi Torino. It's a fawn/black cherry. It's in excellent condition. It's a must-see. It goes for $7,800. You can call 810-441-5160 or 248-628-5805 if you're interested in this great car. I mean, personally, I don't need a car. My car runs fine. But if you're in
But that black cherry, though, sounds like a great color for a car. Now, speaking of different vehicles or machinery, there is a free manual Hoyer lift with a sling available. If you are interested in this specific lift, you can call 248-425-7621 in Oxford. You know?
you need to paint anything up high.
Yeah,
you
need
got
a
your-
lift.
You got need your lift. They'll help you out. So, and then our final shout out is for an 11-year-old black registered Tennessee Walker Gelding, 3 Western saddles with lots of silver. 248-628-0949. So if you got a horse in the local area and you need a saddle, I know personally I've ridden a horse, but bareback,
me too.
definitely not as comfortable as it could be with a
Yeah.
saddle. So make sure hit them up for it.
Check it out. So now we have finally reached the portion in our show that we've been talking about for so long, is our trivia on Lake Orion. And a change up for this week, our director John Atwater has put together some questions that Griffin and I have not seen at all yet and have
Very
no
true.
idea if we know the answers. So let's kick it on over to that and see if both Griffin and I are winners or if one comes out on top.
And we're both 3 for 3, so this is going to determine
I
who's
know.
the true
This
trivia
is-
champion.
This is the real moment right here. So, with our first question, what is the population of Lake Orion? Is it A, 2,973, B, 4,312, C, 3,654, or D, 1,984?
Now, Shannon, so here's where my mind's going.
Okay.
The high school has a certain amount of graduates. I'm not going to say how many because I'm
Yeah.
not trying to help you at all.
Right.
So that's
Well,
what I'm trying to use.
I'm going to say the same thing as I've actually looked it up and thought the same thing, is the high school has this specific number of graduates and students, but I remember the number being really similar. So I'm going to actually lock in my answer and say that it's C, 3,654, but I have no idea if that's right.
Yeah, Shannon, I was also thinking C, 3,654.
It's mind-blowing, though. Like, I really think there's more people in Lake Orion than that.
I'm gonna agree with you though. Not. I think we're
Okay,
gonna both lock in
all
our
right.
answers and say C
And
for that one.
C.
And so,
Oh!
Shannon, why are we both off by almost 500?
I know. Wow. So it's even closer than the population of Lake Orion High School, which is about 2,600. All right, so we're both a little down, but we're still even. So the next question is, how large is Lake Orion? 603 acres for A, B, 408 acres, C, 506 acres, or D, 710 acres.
Okay, so I tried bringing up the high school last one to try and guess, and I was completely wrong. I have no idea
No idea.
how to figure this one out.
Wow. Okay, well, if you see on our screen, that's Lake Orion.
Okay, so if we
can like just eyeball it here.
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say my answer will be A, 603 acres.
And you know what? I'm gonna throw it off, and one of us will be right, one of us will be wrong. But I'm probably gonna throw it into. This is such a difficult decision. I'm gonna say C, 506 acres.
Okay, Shannon. So you have now taken the lead. You've gotten 4 right technically, but 1
Yes.
today. So wow, 506 acres.
All right. No, I didn't even think that was right, but I just wanted to differ it up. So the last one, I guess, will decide it all. Do you want to read this one, Griffin?
What was the first name of the settlement not known as the village of Lake Orion? Is it A, Bolton Landing, B, Canandaigua, C, Bainbridge, or D, Canajoharie?
Oh my goodness.
These names are a little difficult even to pronounce.
The thing is there's 2 Cana ones. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah. It's
both
like
B
one of those
and
tested.
D. And so it's almost like I feel like one would be similar to the actual answer. Does anyone know the answers to these questions?
I bet I could definitely say there is someone who knows this answer out there.
Are we thinking like native settlement?
I have no idea. I'm thinking
You guess.
Bolton Landing does not seem right to me.
I'm gonna take
And
that
Bainbridge,
one out too.
to be honest, Bainbridge doesn't sound very right either, but then that's going with the 2 Canas, and I'm not really sure about that. I'm going to go with D, though. I'm going to go with Canajoharie. I think that's got to be, out of the Canas, I think that's got to be the right one.
I'm going to go with B, Canandaigua. Maybe because of the lake, agua, that's not even spelled right, but we'll see. Oh!
Shannon, you kicked my butt this time. You got 2 out of 3. I got 0 out of 3, but so you're
I
the
am the trivia champion.
I think you were playing me there. I think you knew the answers all along.
I swear
and you just
I
were
had
trying to
no
tell me
idea.
that
Those
you
were
didn't
some
know.
difficult questions. Shout out to our director, John Atwater. Those were pretty tough. But thank you for playing, Griffin, even though I am the champion.
If I had a trophy, I'd give it to you.
Thank you. You held up a good fight.
I tried. I tried my hardest.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this brings us to the last ever show of Live at 5. So that brings us to an end, but we wanted to thank you so much for watching. It has been absolutely amazing to test the show out, and you as my co-host, Griffin, it's been a great time, and hopefully we'll be back soon as your co-host of Live at 5.
Yeah, Shannon, I mean, I guess it was pretty okay anchoring with you.
It was decent.
But me and Shannon will be both returning to MSU this fall for our sophomore years. We're both trying to get it into the journalism program and be, just like we're doing right now, on-air talent. So we're going to bring this experience that we've learned here at ONTV back to East Lansing, try and show our stuff. I mean, I think we got some good experience here and everything.
Go green.
So, but for the last time this summer, for ONTV, I'm Griffin Stroyan.
And I'm Shannon Line. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Have a great summer.